It's like 5, or just catch us on the podcast. You'll find it a real surprise. Cause it's real spill, real deal. Knock out Holyfield. There's no kill bill. Get real, we really on the field. Blood, sweat, and tears steady spill as we make the real. And no blocking shots. We always hot like Harden with the steel.
Hey, Phil, the marshmallows still gonna swell up, right?
We still talking about these marshmallows?
We still talking about it.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to hear that no more.
We gonna hear about it.
We're not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey guys, settle down. Let's save it for the show.
It's just about to get real.
Right.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Real Spill 601. You have me, your host, Yuan Nichols, and we got the regular crew. Real Spill Phil to my left, Larry Legend to my right,
Jordan and Eric. Motion
doing,
man.
Everybody good?
You know me. Feeling good, feeling good.
Hey, feel good, look good, do good, man. That's how it go.
Every week.
We got a little football to talk today. Got a little football to talk today, but
football, man.
Yeah, football then kind of took over when it comes to off-season moves, but we got just a little basketball to talk about too. You know, we got to talk about the elephant that's in the room. So we're gonna go ahead and dive right into it. Ja Morant is suspended indefinitely due to flashing a gun on Instagram Live. This happened late at night in Denver, Colorado, after they played a road game against the Denver Nuggets. There's an ongoing investigation to see if Ja had brought the weapon within team facilities to see whether or not the league will put on a further suspension onto him. I want to ask you guys, what are your thoughts on this whole Ja Morant situation all as a whole?
Man, first off, Ja, I'm really disappointed in your actions lately. Just off the simple fact that if you know better, you do better.
Right.
And Ja Morant, you know better. You come from a nice home who taught you right from wrong. So this type of behavior should not be allowed. Then being put on the platform that you're on right now with just getting your new shoe deal, you just not getting paid, you one of the top point guards in the league, some will say. This type of behavior cannot happen. I don't care what you're going through. You never supposed to post on Instagram Live. It doesn't matter what you're doing.
Right.
As a
It ain't positive, yeah.
as a superstar. If they calling you a superstar in the league or an up and coming superstar in the league, however you want to say it, this cannot happen because now you're not only messing yourself up with playing basketball, but you're messing your money up, and that's the big thing. But no money, no motion. Remember that.
Man, y'all know how I feel about Ja Morant, man.
I don't know how you feel about it. Explain.
Hey, I'm very disappointed in Ja. You 23 years old, probably you seeing the most money you ever seen in your entire life. You that guy. Literally, you that guy. You have the multi-million-dollar deal with Nike. Now everybody gets Nike deal. You taking over. We're taking over what Kyrie lost. You're getting Powerade. Now everybody get Powerade, Body Armor. You're getting all these deals, mega deals, and you just signed your contract, your big contract deal, $231 million, dollar deal, and you constantly doing this stupid stuff, stupid decisions. People saying it's the crowd he hang around, it's the media and all this and that. He is his own person. At the end of the day. And if you were his boys and stuff, you need to tell him to slow down and chill out. I would hope y'all tell me to chill out and slow down, and I do the same with y'all.
Right.
Parents the same way. I know that he's, he provided for his family, and they kind of back burner on what he do, but still stand up and tell him what to do, right or wrong. You jeopardizing a lot of things with the dumb decisions he's making to please a crowd or please this young media. Come on, man. Like, people waiting to see your downfall. They waiting to see you slipping, and you constantly give them an opportunity and give them a reason to think against you. I mean, you gotta live and learn from these mistakes. And if they drop with this 50 game suspension, it's gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt them for this season and a little bit of next season. I mean, the Grizzlies should be fine. You know, they got a. Thank goodness Tyrese Jones decided to stay. He's a starting point guard for some teams in this league, so they'll be all right. But they don't got that stud, you know, to hold them down in the playoffs. But they can win them some games and get them. They might lose the number 2 seed if this all comes out true. But they still be a 4-5 seed team in the playoffs, and they'd be okay, you know. But Ja Morant, man, I know you in Memphis. I know you in the grit and grind, urban city, cutthroat city. But come on, man, you can't let these streets get to your head, man.
Right.
Do what you gotta do. You got one job. They gonna respect you even more because you a baller. You gonna get more street credits for being a baller. You know what I'm saying? But man, you gotta just focus on the game in his hand, focus on these deals, and stack up and level up and continue to get this money. For real. It's easy bread he's making.
Easy bread. All you gotta do is one thing, hope.
These kids love Ja Morant. They love the little gritty. They love the little. Some people like me call him the young boy of the NBA. They love that.
That's the problem right there.
They love that. But he just gotta just let his game do the talking and keep adding and stacking up.
Okay, so let's just dive into this. First off, before this incident even happened, it was already being reported that Steven Adams had a players-only meeting with the Memphis Grizzlies to address certain actions that had been going on with the team. And basically all that's really pointing at is he was calling Jai out for his actions, what they do on the road. Right,
and he being defiant.
And so let's really look back at it. If you look at the Grizzlies' road record, their road record is worse than the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, like 12 or 18, right? Something like that.
That is not a coincidence. There's a reason why that they have such a bad record on the road. Because number 12 is out here getting busy every time he go out.
Partying and bull crapping.
That's why they lose.
My thing is, what is he partying for? So if anybody can remember the game they played with the Denver Nuggets, Ja finished I think with like 27 and 10 or whatever. But what I like to put context on numbers and everything. The second half he went 2 for 10. They had like 3 turnovers and they got blown off the floor in Denver. So I'm trying to see what he was turned about.
It's always gonna catch up to you. It's always gonna catch up to you, man.
But the thing is, from you just saying that right there tells me that Ja Morant only out there to get his. He's not even a team player.
It's kind of being selfish.
I mean, that's a whole other. I've been on the record.
Oh, but you got Memphis going all the way.
Kind of being selfish.
Nah, I had a first round exit even before this.
They ain't first round exit.
First round exit.
Without Ja, first round exit.
Now let's list out these incidents first off, because the reason why this is even more serious is because there've been other incidents that have been put on him. This past summer, if you not have heard, he was playing pickup with a 17-year-old star. Young basketball star, I think that's from Texas. Basically, they got into it. Apparently, Ja duked him up, gave him a couple blows. Then later on, came back around with a pistol in the back of his shorts or pocket or whatever, holding that around. That was already a part of him. I think the dude is suing him or something like that in that case, in the civil case. Then you got the Indiana Pacers. Ja and his boys.
He doing all this in these suburban cities, man. Denver, Indiana. Right. Come on, that's the wrong place to do it.
I got into it with some of the Pacers, and apparently what was being reported was that there was on the team bus for the Indiana Pacers there was red beam lights aimed at the players on the bus. Now they said they couldn't retrace a weapon towards whatever it was. But I don't think.
And they let this slide.
I don't think they investigated that enough because where we from, I'm pretty sure we all know guys ain't just flashing red beam lights.
And they still let it slide.
Don't do that.
Hey, look, they get us. That's strike 2. That's strike 2. That's a strike 2 pass right there.
Guys ain't just ain't just having just little red beams and flashing. It's something that's connected to that red beam.
It's something connected to the red beam for sure.
That was number 2. Now we get to this. He's in Denver, Colorado at 5:25 in the morning.
Clubs would be closed, really.
Flashing a gun. Now
gotta be a strip joint.
Yeah, where he was was reported at. There's a couple of strip clubs in that area, but it's not a dangerous area at all. Not a dangerous area at all. But he had been out apparently over in that area. Now what led him to be on that at 5:25 in the morning to want to show his gun. I don't know who he was trying to show his gun to. That's what led into it. But really, the seriousness wasn't with him showing it as if with the image. It was just the fact that this was a road trip. So in order for him to bring that gun to Denver, Colorado, he had to come to the team facility first, before they boarded to the flight. Come onto the plane with it, then get to Denver, Colorado with it, and more possibly come into it in Denver facilities also with the weapon. And that is a big no-no on the CBA agreement. If guys look back, Gilbert Arenas, when he brought multiple weapons into now 2 different situations, brought weapons into the Wizards facility. Now that was 2 different also commissioners. David Stern gave him a 66 regular season game suspension. Now, with this with the CBA agreement, once a weapon is found onto any team's facility, that's automatic 50-game suspension. That's just automatic. Now, this isn't even that's just bare minimum. That's not the guarantee. He's more if they find out it's a gun, it's gonna be more likely maybe seeing more. I mean, and even if it is just 50 games, that's this season and next season because there's only like 15 games left.
That's like 20-something games left.
No, I think it's like 15, 17.
I already counted. It's like I counted at lunch. It's like 23-some games.
Well, either way, 23 games, it don't matter. This season and next season, he's going to miss games. It don't matter. Playoffs don't count. Regular season, so he's going to miss games at the end for the rest of this year, and he's going to miss games to start this season just off of the bare minimum consequences. So that's what he's looking at and what he's facing. And I'm about 80 to 85% sure that he brought that weapon onto the team facilities because his boys not trying.
They ain't gonna take the blame.
I can't see. There's no way you can get nobody to take the blame. Right. In my opinion,
because
he's in Denver, Colorado, and then you can't come with the fact and say that he bought it. He bought it. Denver,
drove all the way up to Denver.
Because with Denver's laws, you got to be a resident of Denver, Colorado to purchase a gun in Denver, Colorado. That's the only way you can do.
The only reason you can get out, somebody got to say that he drove from the last road game to all the way to Denver.
I don't see
that's
that
not happening. And they flying. Yeah.
At the end of the day,
you can't bring no gun on the plane.
At the end of the day, I already suspected that he had brought them to team facilities, and I figured that this was going to go this far. And Adam Silver has to, I know he's a players commissioner, but he has to come with the most swift and stiffest punishment that he can to prove to make this a lesson upon all players. And I'm gonna get into all that with perception and all that, but he has to give out a stiff punishment onto Ja Morant.
Set an example.
Yeah, you gotta set an example because this can't keep flying. The whole reason that David Stern was on that because he after the Malice in the Palace, the NBA has been trying to make sure they switch away from all of that type of issues. Now, with Ja the person and the perception, we gotta look at it in this. Anybody that's really that's really about that though, that's really like that. Let's just keep it wild, all the way black and white. And that's really about that. They don't really move too loud.
Right. Yeah, they don't hush.
They don't really move too loud.
They don't kiss and tell.
Guys, they're under the radar. You don't really know too much. That's really who really about that. Mm-hmm. The guys that's all on Instagram flashing and throwing it. They most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they're not really about that. That's not really what it's about. So I don't know what they got into his head. We already have seen the memes.
It's that Memphis.
He went to private school.
Right.
He's not nowhere near about that.
He's from South Carolina at that. He's from South Carolina at that.
And even if he did, let's say even if he came from the slummiest parts of North Carolina.
South Carolina.
Either way, the slummiest parts. Why in the world are you doing things to jeopardize yourself to put you back in that situation?
Right.
Speaking for myself, this isn't where I see myself as the future goes on. And once I get to a certain level into that stage, I have to personally say that I'm not gonna let any situation, any person jeopardize that in any form or fashion. I don't care who it may be. Even and then the excuses I've been hearing about, he's a young man with millions of dollars now, over $200+ million. Let's really look at that though. Let's really look at it, because it's people that's 23, 24, they making $60,000, $70,000 a year. Let's just go with just regular base salary type.
Right.
That's the most money a lot of people have been seeing at that age.
At that age.
And even with the money that I'm making, you don't see me on Instagram Live showing a gun, acting like I'm about that thug life. I'm not gonna jeopardize my job or the little money I'm making right now.
Right.
It's a route. I'm sorry, personally, that's just not
Use
me.
your head, John.
That's just not me. I don't think that
because that job, you can turn.
At the end of the day, I'm not jeopardizing this bread.
You have too much going for yourself to mess that up.
Don't let Memphis get to your head now.
But the thing is, perception has clouded, and this is not just Ja. This is multiple. The brainwashing of certain music, like I know music is all like I don't have a problem with anybody's music or whatnot. But when people start taking certain things to heart, the lifestyle that some of these guys that are projecting certain songs. Everybody can't live that lifestyle. Mm-hmm. I work at a high school. I've seen students that wear, the young boys, the Pooh Shiesties. They are really. That's what they think that they are. They think they are NBA young. I'm being completely serious here. They think they are NBA young boy and Pooh Shiesty. They think they can do whatever they can do and get away with it, just like NBA young boy and Pooh Shiesty. Newsflash. It's not like that. You're not good. You don't have the money to do what they're doing, and you definitely don't have the type of image to even do what they're doing. Because they looking at you as a regular person, a regular number when it comes all down into it.
They love the young boy Pooh Shiesty, Big Fizzle, Big 30.
I'm kind of confused here on who Jive, like what he was trying to. What is he trying to? What is his goal here?
It seemed like he wanted to. I feel like. For Ja, it's him trying to be respected. Maybe he feels that nobody respects him, so he thinks he had to be big and bad.
He's trying to be the next Iverson.
I mean, if we just being honest, being big and bad, that you don't have to do that no more.
Nah.
Just do what you gotta do.
Right.
And if people like what you doing, they gonna make they gonna respect.
It's already.
If not, guess what? They can move around. You keep being you.
Right. It's already
people. This guy, he's really doing a fake image. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You represent yourself falsely, and that's not what you can't do. You cannot do that. You need to be you 100% so people can really have that genuine respect for you and not something fake. Because what he got going right now, that's fake. Him online like this with the guy.
And who does that though?
That's what I'm saying. Come on, bro.
Come on.
It's already too many people trying to live that image, man. And you trying to be
it's gotten them. The people that trying to live that image.
He trying to mix the good money and trying to live this bad image. Like, come on, man. You making good money. You don't need to be portraying yourself like that, man. Dying little kids can think they can hoop and be Pooh Shiesties and young boys out here.
Right.
And do it. They ain't gonna say they can be a John Moran do it.
Right. And there are, trust me, there are a lot of NBA players that's really about that, but they don't show nothing about that. The DeMar DeRozans,
the Zach Randolphs.
I'm just speaking on current players right now, though. The DeMar DeRozan, where we know, you look back at his story, he really came from the slums. He really came where he had to, at one point he was really getting busy. Let's just be honest. It's a lot of guys out there like that, and you don't see them on that type of behavior. Mm-hmm. They know at the end of the day what they did back in those days is what happened. But
and they never want to go back to that point.
They're not trying to go back to that point. They're not in no form or fashion trying to jeopardize the money that they're making. Because at the end of the day, you're in a select few, and you're having a special opportunity where you're making millions of dollars and making generational wealth. And the thing is, with Ja being put into the NBA at the time that he has an opportunity to become a $1 billion player.
Yeah.
With the new CBA agreement that's going to come up, guys are going to start making $60 million a year. Let's just be real. Guys are set after this new CBA agreement is going to be formed to make $60 to $70 million a year. That's what they're going to be making yearly. So the $1 billion player is on his way. Let's just be honest. The $1 billion player is on his way, and any form to jeopardize that, the perception and things like that is can hurt your money. Like, let's just be honest.
Ja can't stay out of trouble and are healthy, and Zion Williams can't stay healthy. These first 2 draft picks is just really just being disappointed for the NBA. These young guys. That's why I respect Anthony Edwards so much. That green grind. He haven't missed a single game this year. He got that ear factor. He's like that, and he don't show the world he's like that.
I wish some people with
he's like that.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
No, I don't.
He like that.
I don't.
Anthony Edwards.
Atlanta, Georgia. He's like that.
Talking about him.
He's like that.
He can give you 25 every night.
And he lived that street life too, but he don't let it be known.
No, time out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards did not live that street life.
No.
Anthony Edwards went to a private school.
Stop
He
saying
was only
that.
there to hoop, and that's it. When he went to Georgia, he was there for one reason: hoop. I'm telling you, he's not there.
Don't let us, please. That's what I'm
Anthony Edwards
saying.
not like
He's
that.
not like that. He's not like that.
He know better. He's not doing nothing crazy like that.
All right.
What?
Really, this new generation of players that come in, none of these guys are like that.
None of them like that.
Be real. None of these guys are like that. They've been AAU private school all their life.
You gonna probably get that one or two that might have came from that, because it's one coming up. Money Bates for sure. I'm sorry, but nah, for real. I'm just he's trying to get up out of there for real. I'm so serious.
But I mean, I ain't like
He doing whatever he want to eat some
my
Michigan.
draft stock might be kind of low.
Nah, he still might go first round.
I mean, first round, but
He's not going top 10.
He's not going live.
He's not going top 10. We know that.
He doing whatever he wanted.
It's like 3 or 4 overseas guys is going top 10.
Yeah, it's
Come
gonna
on,
be
you got to be a different level.
It's gonna be a wild draft. But yeah, I just don't really like the excuses that been made. I know a lot of people have been critical on the character and everything like that, but
He just love making headlines seem like.
Yeah, overall though, I was
reasons.
in my opinion, I was never. And even now, I'm still on the player. I'm not sold on Ja the player as being your go-to guy to get you a championship. I'm still not even sold on that. So adding on to that, because this is I feel like a timeline of most players. You got the ones that are great. You got your first 5 years where you show, okay, I'm really great. Then that's when pressure starts coming. Are you gonna win a ring or are you not? Then you get to your mocha stage. The little honeymoon stage is about to end for Ja. Let's stop it.
Now it's time to
the excuses for him, the excuse of him being young and all that. Those years are finna go, and then it's gonna be kind of time to see nitty gritty. Is he really that player?
Right.
So, in my opinion, I don't even think he's gonna be your centerpiece to win you a championship already. Then you add that on. That's not a good recipe. That'll get you out the league quick. You might not have a 15, 20 plus career in the NBA playing like that. So I'd be wary. But I think that this situation ultimately has probably helped him out. Where I don't think that I don't see anything of this magnitude happening again in for Ja moving forward. I think luckily they saved him moving forward to where this is probably going to be what is going to be the end all be all that's going to turn him around, because
they finna cut back a lot of. They finna put it
black and white.
They finna put on black and white that you ain't finna be out here partying like this and that. Your contract, they're gonna put all this on the thin line on this contract.
Kyler Murray.
Hey man, it's a lot of guys though.
These young guys, man, they get a little touch of that green and lose it.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell that they really are gonna be a superstar now. If they can handle that pressure now, because he getting a little taste of it, and we see what's going on.
And you a big guy on you feel like when guys get certain big deals.
When you get big deals, they change on you quick.
Yeah, you really
gotta earn it.
Yeah.
And right now, I mean, I know you a Memphis Grizzlies fan, but do you feel like Ja Morant has earned his stuff? I mean, he hadn't got you far to play.
He earned his money. He earned his money. But he earned his money. He earned all that. But
and see the shoe deal, I really don't.
They handing that out now.
I still wasn't just the biggest on that shoe deal though. I really feel like they should have kept Kyrie. That Kyrie was the.
They had to choose between Devin Booker or Ja Morant.
Kyrie,
and they chose Ja Morant.
Shoe was the highest selling shoe out of active players. Let's just be honest.
These people finna go crazy on these Ja ones. They finna go crazy on these Ja ones. They come out in April. They finna go crazy on these Ja ones.
But
if they release them.
I mean, they probably gonna release them. I don't see Nike unless something else happens.
These new kids, these high school kids, they not wearing no more Giannis's for the games. They finna wear nothing but Ja's. They be sponsored by a Nike team.
They really wearing all kinds of.
They wearing Pumas out here now. They wearing the Mellows.
They wearing Mellows. They really like the little Mellow shoes. But after the break, we are talking football. Derek Carr and the New Orleans Saints.
is an African American female-owned newspaper with a trusted voice that is highly respected throughout the city, state, and nation. Our motto, keepers of the knowledge for people who speak the truth, since 1993. Significantly influences the thoughts, attitudes, and buying decisions of its readers. Call us at 601-368-8481 for your advertising needs. If you would like to receive a newspaper in the mail each week, our annual subscription is only $52 per year. That is only $1 per week for you to stay informed regarding many stories that you can only get in the Mississippi Link. Sign up today at themississippilink.com and click on Home Delivery.
Welcome back, everybody. Taking it to the NFL. Former Raiders quarterback Derek Carr is signing with the greatest NFL team of all time,
Cap.
the Saints.
Cap.
He is signing with the Saints to a 4-year, $150 million deal. Derek Carr is the first domino to fall out of the free agent quarterback pool. I want to ask you guys: is the Derek Carr signing to the New Orleans Saints a good signing?
No. I feel like it's an improvement, but I feel like y'all didn't legitimately give Jameis Winston a fair chance. I feel like even though he got hurt, and then he earned his spot now. I feel like Dennis Allen really ain't give him a legitimate shot, and now he's going to be once again a back burner to a sub-bar quarterback who only been to the playoffs 2 years is out of his whole career, and I'm not saying he's washed up. Maybe he needs this new environment. He going to a sorry division where the GOAT left and a rebuilding team in the Panthers, and the Falcons are a rebuilding team. And so this really, I'm giving this trial like the Carson Wentz trial. If you don't show me what you can do, it's over for Derek Carr. He had some talent on offense with the Las Vegas Raiders.
But he was there when they were Oakland too, though.
And Oakland, yeah, and Oakland. He had some studs. Crabtree,
9 years.
Adams. He cried for Adams. Cooper.
Yep.
Josh Jacobs, McFadden.
Mm-hmm.
He had some studs. Maybe not McFadden because I think he was gone.
Yeah, I was saying McFadden.
But no, Waller.
Yeah.
But come on, he had Crabtree for sure. But anyway, you cried for my receiver, and you left him for dead now. Now I'm questioning.
That wasn't his choice.
Now I'm questioning. Now I'm back questioning Devontae Adams and why you leaving? Because now you got to start all over again with a quarterback. You might get Lamar or you might get my quarterback. I don't know. Now you start from scratch. What are you going to do? You don't have a quarterback. They got to go to the draft now or go shopping for a quarterback. And Derek Carr's going to the New Orleans Saints. He's legitimate. Dennis Allen, he's that character coach. He's not going to put him in another QB trial to see who's going to be the number one starter. He's automatically giving it to Derek Carr.
Yes,
because he got the money and all that. So you got the defense, and maybe need some more to tweak the defense a little bit more. And you got some pieces on offense. And Michael Thomas, I don't know about Michael Thomas right now. He's still questionable. And Kamara finna get suspended, and Ingram is banged up. And the line is a little rocky too. So you got Olave, that's a stud. So you got the pieces, Derek Carr. You got more pieces than you have at Las Vegas. What are you going to do? Because one thing about the New Orleans fans in that dome, they are going to tell you how they feel. And if you ain't producing, you out of there. You out of there. So you gonna have to show up. You in the sorriest division in the league. If you can't finish number one, then you gotta go.
I feel like I was kind of confused. Do you think this is a good thing for Derek Carr or a bad thing?
I think he just wanted to say no.
I just didn't get a definite answer because at the beginning it felt like you were saying that Derek Carr wasn't good for the Saints, but then in the end you turned it around.
I'm optimistic.
Okay.
I can say that.
Okay,
optimistic.
Well, I had to say this. Why couldn't this be really good for the Saints? I mean,
it's an upgrade.
Looking from the outside in, I think the only thing that was missing last year with the Saints was you guys didn't have a true quarterback because you went through Winston,
Dalton. Sorry.
And you had Taysom Hill back there.
And you had Ian.
And y'all
Ian
still
Brooks.
were able to hold up until the very end. And I mean, you lost the game before last. That kind of cost y'all that chance to get into the playoffs.
Losing to the Bucs. That game.
Yeah, losing to the Bucs. That kind of hurt. But in that moment, when you lose to the Bucs, you have a guy like Derek Carr, who really all he needs to do, because me personally, I love defense, and I feel that the Saints defense was already set. Even though they're injured now, next year they're coming back healthy. They probably got one of the best.
Oh yeah, they got Jarvis Landry too.
They got Lattimore coming back. Tyron coming back. You got DeMario coming back. Then they got Tyrann Mathieu back there. Defense is set.
They got to resign.
Only thing
Cam
now
Jordan
with Derek Carr here is him working with Chris Olave, Jarvis Landry, and then the other guys you got at wide receiver.
Thomas.
And then
Callaway.
Alvin Kamara, I don't feel that he's going to get suspended. I mean, they found him not guilty. Found him not guilty. So I think Alvin Kamara good.
Because he didn't see one last year.
So I think now, because last year, I feel it wasn't a rebuilding. It was more of everybody got injured in the beginning, and they were just taking forever or not forever, but it took time to heal. And so now I think the Saints are going to come back with Tom gone. I see Saints probably getting first in the division. That's
depending on who's going to be the Bucs quarterback.
No,
I think I don't think whoever is at the Bucs quarterback position, that's not going to be an impact on the Saints. I think you guys can win the division. Now, winning outside of that, beating other NFC teams like the Vikings.
that's where you question it up.
What? We just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see because you got the Vikings,
Green Bay,
the 49ers.
Still got Green Bay.
I like the 49ers.
Right.
Eagles still.
Still got Green Bay. Green Bay Destiny.
Who else in the NFC that I like?
Green Bay.
Giants. Green Bay.
Give my team some respect now.
No. Y'all blowing out.
Talk about y'all.
Y'all blowing Green Bay out. I said Vikings, Eagles,
We ain't like y'all.
49ers.
We don't rebuild. We ain't like y'all. We don't rebuild.
Oh, we not rebuild. I don't know what he talking about. Steelers never rebuild.
You did when you got your quarterback. Sorry.
Right.
Like I said, we don't rebuild.
Still over 500.
Barely.
Still over 500.
Still barely.
What y'all placing in the division?
Hey.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, you barely.
Man, you trying to throw me off my game? I'm over here talking. I didn't say a word while you were talking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so calm that down. Respect me.
500 gonna get you no playoff wins.
Hey, we over 500. We didn't have a losing season. Oh, okay. But yeah, just to name those teams,
hoorah.
I feel like that's where it comes into question because when Derek Carr plays against a top tier team, like when he played against the Bengals last year,
and that game went down to what?
I mean, it came down to the wire, but who came out on top?
The Bengals.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's Joe Burrow.
What you guys should expect from Derek Carr is when it comes down to those clutch moments, he needs to come in the clutch.
Oh man, I'm glad you said that. Woo! Y'all boys, man, y'all coming at me both sides, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. First off, I am a Saints fan. I am a New Orleans Saints fan. Let's go ahead and get the cat out the bag. Do I feel like this is a good sign? I honestly feel like this is a good sign. Like even without me being a Saints fan, I think this is a great signing. First off, we are in cap hell. I'm gonna be honest. We are in cap hell. The past couple of years we've hit. I think last year was like $50 million over the cap. I think coming to this offseason we're gonna be like $40 million over the cap. But I think eventually the NFL is gonna crack down on us trading first round picks on back-to-back years because if you look back a long time ago they stopped that. NBA you can't trade multiple first round picks. But that's what we've been doing, and I really don't mind it though because in my opinion, if we didn't get a quarterback this year, it was rebuild. We had to go ahead and go rebuild. We had to go ahead and just wipe the slate clean. Some guys on defense we're going to have to go ahead and we'll go ahead and let them walk. Even on offense, we'll let them walk. But I think this is a great signing for us. So, okay, first off, Ian Book, Andy Dalton, Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill. Derek Carr better than any of those guys.
He ain't better than all of them.
Who isn't he better than?
Let's be real.
I like Jameis Winston, man.
Yeah,
but Derek Carr better. Derek Carr better.
Okay, so that's already we already knocked that off. So Derek Carr is better than all of the previous Saints QB starters of last year. Jameis Winston will be released. Let's go ahead and put that out the bag. He will be released, so he's not going to be back and forth. He's out of there. Desmond Ridder, Matt Corral, Kyle Trask. Is Derek Carr better than any of those guys?
Yes. He's better than all.
Of course,
I know two of these guys, lazy boys. Matt Corral and Kyle Trask.
They all young quarterbacks.
Okay, so we knocked that out the way. So those are all of right now
they all young quarterbacks.
Those are all right now the starting quarterbacks of the NFC South.
Now Lamar Jack go to one of them.
Oh my God.
Yes, the Falcons. No. It's already been reported the Falcons and the Panthers are not interested in Lamar Jackson because they're not going to give him no $200 million. And we'll touch base on that a little bit later, real quick. I'll touch base with that. But okay. So we've already knocked that he's the best quarterback available on the Saints, and now he's the best quarterback in the division. What are we talking about here? This is a no-brainer. Now, to Derek Carr's missed opportunities when it comes to his postseason success, can y'all tell me, in what year or what point did the Oakland Raiders or Las Vegas Raiders ever have a top 10 defense?
Whenever they had Khalil Mack, wasn't it?
No, never. Derek Carr's never had a defense, a top defense past 19.
Not top 10.
The highest they've ever been while he's been there is 19 for 2 years out of his 9 years. Every other else they've been 20 and lower. That's when their defensive rank over 20 years and lower. And while Lacey was talking about the defense, guess what the Saints defense was ranked this past year? I held it up earlier. 5. So we were top 5. We was a top 5 defense this year. So let's add into the fact that he's never had a top 10 defense in his career. To now he's coming to a team that over really the past 5 years has been a top 10 to 5 defense over the past 5-6 years. Mm-hmm. Okay, then let's go into what he's had to deal with. Turmoil. Derek Carr has been dealing with turmoil really most of his career with the Raiders. When he had John Gruden, the scandals. Literally the year that he went to the playoffs and went to a down to wire battle with Joe Burrow, he had 2 coaches that year. He had John Gruden, then I think like week 11, John was out. This was John left.
He left early.
He left deep. I think deep into the season. John left like mid to the later part of the season.
Mid-season.
Then he had an interim coach and came in and dueled Joe Burrow literally down to the wire. Lacey picked the Raiders to win that game.
I did.
So we calling guys out here now. So he's dealt with turmoil really most of his QB life. This year they gave him Devontae Adams, but they had a terrible defense. They were in the bottom half in the league in defense.
They released their number 1 Jake Abrams.
And let's name these weapons real quick.
You said what?
They released Jake Abrams, their number 1 first round pick.
Yeah, okay. Now let's name these weapons real quick though. Devontae Adams, he had 1,000 yards this past year. Darren Waller has had 1,000 yard season with Derek Carr. Amari Cooper had 1,000-yard seasons.
What about the
hold on. Hunter Renfrow has had 1,000-yard season with Derek Carr. So the weapons aren't the problem. They have never been a problem. Phil said something about can he come into the clutch?
That's what I want to hear.
Since Derek Carr has been in the league, since he entered the league, he has the highest percentage of comeback wins in the league.
I choose Derek Carr.
But do you know what? But I don't know. But it's I think it's double digits. Literally, it's double digits. But it's the reason why. That defense is trash. He's playing behind every game. That's why it's like that. But at the end of the day, I'm not worried about him in the clutch. He's a leader, though. The team galvanized around him, though. He's clearly a leader. When you saw this past season, when he came out to losing, he's emotional. He's emotional, talking about guys are putting their bodies on the line. He cares about his teammates. So I think if you put all these intangibles around here, we look at it. I think that we picked the right now. Also with the deal. First off, we got him for a bargain. Let's be real. $150 million for 4 years. But really, if you look deeper into the contract, it's really only a 2-year deal. That's what this is. Both the 2 first years are guaranteed. Everything else, we gotta earn that. So he's still based on the same trial that Jameis Winston was. 2-year deal. That's what he's on. And can somebody tell me what Deon Jones just got signed for today?
4 years, 160.
So he's getting paid $40 million a year.
Yeah.
That's what Daniel Jones is getting paid. $40 million a year.
Wow.
So
I still can't
we
believe
got him. We got Derek Carr on a bargain. We got him on a bargain.
We're gonna watch the Giants not be one hit wonders.
We got,
I don't know. I don't know.
We got him for a bargain.
I mean, they got their cornerback.
And all I'm saying is this though, with the NFC, let's be real now. Let's be real. It's not only the NFC South. It's the NFC period.
Not too many
The
teams.
NFC, there's not really too many good name me good quarterbacks in the NFC.
We're talking about legit quarterbacks.
Yeah, all you'll give me is what? Jalen Hurts,
Aaron Rodgers on the way out.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm still sitting on Aaron Rodgers.
Okay,
and Jalen Hurts.
The only one I like is Brock Purdy.
Even if you got and Brock Purdy.
What?
Brock Purdy's having surgery. He might come. He's having late surgery because he got swelling onto the injury. So he might not be back really until late that season. So right now you got Jalen Hurts and Aaron Rodgers, and that's a maybe. So
Rodgers
who else?
To the AFC.
Who else?
I don't know why, but he come.
Who else?
I mean, if you want to say Kirk.
No, I'm not there. Dak Prescott.
I never even thought about Dak Prescott. It never even came to my head.
We know who Dak Prescott is.
It never even came to my head.
There's not been no.
So no, if we being honest, Derek Carr, you put him in the NFC, he's at the top of NFC quarterback.
And that's what I'm trying to get at.
He's at the top of the NFC quarterback.
He's at the top. Other than
who's better than Derek Carr in the NFC?
All you can say really is
Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hurts.
All you really can say is maybe Jalen Hurts, and I'm not really just too sold on Jalen Hurts. I gotta see another year of that.
Aaron coming to the AFC
because the Eagles are gonna have. Hold on now, the Eagles are gonna have. They got a lot of off season work to do. The O line, Kelsey might be retiring. It's a couple other guys that got to resign. Defense, CJ. It's a couple other guys they got to figure out if they're gonna really pay them the dollar.
The Eagles?
Yeah, no. The Eagles might be.
Miles Sanders.
Some guys gotta go. Some guys ain't.
Miles Sanders gets it. You know how I feel about Miles Sanders. It's Kenny Gainwell's team now.
You feel like that about Miles Sanders?
Yes.
Aaron Jones? They're the same guy.
No, Miles Sanders gets but on.
Aaron Jones the same way.
But the Eagles though, a lot of guys gotta go. What they did, what they really win. They really put their chips all in for this year.
I get Derrick Henry and Aaron Jones go to number 2.
Okay, anyway, we talking about what's going on with the NFC, and at the end of the day, though, the NFC is honestly, it is really wide open. Let's be real, the NFC is wide open. There's no juggernaut in the NFC.
They can make literally, y'all can make it to the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I'm not saying, I'm not saying as a fan that we are locked for Super Bowl. I'm not saying that. Well, I'll wait till the preseason.
Everybody healthy.
But right now, the NFC is wide open. This is not the AFC with Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence,
Lamar Jack.
Not KP. He's not that guy.
Yes,
Lamar Jack.
And then we'll see where Lamar goes. We don't know where he's going.
Tua.
I got questions on that too, though. But But at the end of the day, though, the NFC is wide open, though. So, yes, I think this is a great sign. We got a quarterback that we know at least capable. I'm not saying Derek Carr is the next version of Archie Manning or anything like that, or Drew Brees. But we know he's better than what we had. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, with a top 5 defense and a capable quarterback,
game manager.
He don't need to be like.
He's not gonna be a game manager.
Game manager. That's the bare minimum. Is all
we had game manager with Andy Dalton. We don't need no more game managers.
He don't need to be like Aaron Brooks. He don't need to be like Aaron Brooks.
You basically said it. With the defense, it's gonna be easy to win. You don't gotta worry about that comeback.
We put points on the board too, bro.
Exactly. I'm not saying the Saints bad. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying with that top 5 defense, it's gonna be more of y'all already in the lead, not having to worry about having to come back. But with that being said, if y'all ever get put in that position to where y'all have to come back, you got the quarterback to do it.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
For the NFC,
I'm very confident in this. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I was already thinking about it when we're going to come in for the preseason. I was going to go ahead and do a segment on what we thought our teams were going to look like this year, and I was going to go ahead and say we're going to be in the bottom bunch. We should be rebuilding. I'm gonna be honest. I had already accepted my fate with the situation that we in and Cap. So this was really like almost a godsend because we really done and we don't really do the draft and the quarterbacks and develop them because the last time we did that was 98 with Archie Manning. That was the last time we did that.
Aaron Brooks.
That was the last time we did that. So we don't do the draft of quarterback.
Y'all draft corners.
Hopefully.
Y'all draft corners.
No, we draft corner receivers and run. We draft skill players.
Ooh,
we draft.
Know how to do that.
We draft skill players. If you look back over the past 5 years, we're a top 5 team and when it comes to draft hits.
Y'all didn't get big always.
Yeah, we get big.
Bush wasn't legitimately big. Bush was kind of washed.
What?
The Saints, yes, he was.
Bruh, are you tripping?
He wasn't like that. He wasn't like that with the Saints.
Are you
Now,
serious?
Deuce McAllister was, but not Reggie.
But Deuce wasn't even on the team when we won the Super Bowl though.
Are you being for real? Reggie Bush was not big for the Saints.
He wasn't that big.
Look up
He wasn't
Norman
that big.
Saints. Arizona
His first
Cardinals.
It was what's that
Pierre Thomas.
Pierre Thomas, that guy.
There was a 2-headed monster.
That was the guy.
I like Pierre.
I like Pierre, though.
If we're being honest, we know who the number 1 guy was. It was Bush. It was Pierre.
But it was
Pierre was a dog though.
But
Pierre was a dog.
Pierre was Thunder and Reggie was lightning.
Quick fast. That's all you gotta
Be
be.
honest.
Pierre brought the boom.
Reggie did he did the third downs and he did special teams.
And slot. He played slot too though.
I'm saying he tripped.
Are you serious?
tripped.
No, are you serious?
Yes.
He thinking Miami Dolphins
No.
and post that.
No.
Reggie Bush, and he still had 1,000-yard rushing with the Miami Dolphins. Let's just call that out. But at the end of the day,
show me that in the
I think
NFL.
that the Saints are now I'm not gonna say a guaranteed contender,
barely got that.
but they are a fringe contender in the NFC to get in. And
He didn't do that in the Super Bowl.
And let us get in though. That's all I gotta say. Let us get in. We got a chance.
Man, that's how I be.
You get a chance. We got a chance. That's honestly, in my opinion, what happened with the Eagles. They got in. That's just in my.
And then they had the easy route.
Because I'll be honest, you put the Saints in the AFC, we're not going. And in my opinion, you put the Eagles in the NFC this year, they're not going.
In the AFC?
Yeah, the AFC, they're not going.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think any of the, maybe other than the 49ers.
Yeah, whatever.
49ers could make it in the AFC.
That's really about it.
Honestly though, I like when Drew was y'all QB, I could see y'all in the
Yeah,
AFC.
no, that's different.
Y'all
No, the
had
AFC
Here you go.
back when Drew was there, the NFC was a better conference.
Here you go.
The NFC was a better conference.
Let's go to the next topic. Here go
that's
field goal.
That's a big debate, yeah. I can't say that. I can't say that.
NFC was a better
When
conference.
Drew was, I'm talking about before he got the injuries. We talking about prime when y'all had just made it to the NFC Championship.
Yeah, the NFC
The year
was
when
better.
y'all played the Vikings, y'all saying that the NFC was better than the AFC.
We had Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Drew,
Kurt Warner.
We had Tom, Peyton,
we had Eli. NFC
Tom
was better.
Payton, Ben, Joe Flacco,
Matt Hasselbeck.
Joe really wanted to come on.
Joe.
Right.
All 4 of them quarterbacks I just named, they got a ring.
Yeah, they got a ring, but come on, man.
You said
Joe the only one that got one.
Joe
Joe the only one that got one though.
Joe ain't got no ring.
Then we had Phillip
got a
Rivers.
ring,
Joe
bro.
Flacco?
Joe got a ring.
Phillip Rivers?
Yeah. Oh, we know.
He the only one who don't got a ring that was in that.
But I mean, though, the guys, everybody didn't get a ring over in that division either, though, NFC, though.
Drew was the only one.
But I'm saying, though, y'all had one guy where he was clearly above most of y'all.
I mean, and that's what we gonna take when we put AFC over NFC.
But no,
But it was
Every
a toss
time.
up with Peyton and Tom, and it's sometimes
AFC.
being squeezed in there.
AFC.
But I'm saying, though, the NFC was all out ball.
y'all was stacked up. Don't get me wrong.
NFC
Mad
better
respect for
conference.
this.
Then they had Colin Kaepernick back then.
We had Colin Kaepernick
I
in the
say
49ers.
NFC more flashy. Y'all like to be flashy.
Then later in the later stages, the Seahawks came, Carolina Panthers. The NFC was better. I'm just keeping it honest, bro. Now,
We all got grit and grind.
y'all
get out
flashy
the
now.
mud.
Y'all flashy.
Who flashy?
Pat, Joe,
That ain't
Josh.
flashy. What? Because of the no look? That's flashy.
Yes, it's flashy.
We got it from y'all.
Flashy now, though. Y'all
We
ain't-
got it from y'all.
Y'all ain't hard nosed. They ain't not hard
Who
nosed.
not hard nosed?
Yeah,
So you saying
flashy.
Joe Burrow not hard nosed?
Yeah, Joe hard. He probably maybe the only one hard nosed.
Bro, don't do KP like that, bro. Don't even
Why are you
disrespect
talking
him
about
like
KP?
Why are you talking about Kenny picking sorry himself? Why are you talking about Kenny picking sorry
that. Trevor
himself?
Lawrence like that too. Don't do him like
All right.
that.
After the break,
You know
we're
he
going
ain't
to talk
gonna
about
do Wild Boys.
if Aaron Rodgers will be back with the Green Bay Packers this next season. See you after the break.
7:30 right now. You guys.
The Mississippi Link is an African American female owned newspaper with a trusted voice that is
SGECOVIDsolutions.com is paving the way forward for a safer city government delivering cutting-edge biosecurity and biosafety protocols developed internationally by top virologists and scientists using an all-natural cleaning solution, killing COVID-19 on contact like no other product on the international market. For more information, please call 1-800-281-9080 or visit us online at SGECOVIDsolutions.com. Let SGECOVIDsolutions.com provide innovative rapid facilities testing and world-class state state-of-the-art biorisk safety protocols for all of your coronavirus needs. Call 1-800-281-9080 or visit us online at sgecovidsolutions.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Staying with the Shield. Aaron Rodgers is about a week and a half removed from his darkness retreat. There are many reports that the Green Bay Packers are fine with him moving on to other teams. It's also been reported today that yesterday they gave him and the Jets permission to speak. There have been discussions, but nothing is imminent. But reports have already been made out that Aaron Rodgers is optimistic with playing with the New York Jets. I want to ask you guys, is Aaron Rodgers done with the Green Bay Packers?
Man, I've been waiting on this all day. And yes, he's I think the Green Bay Packer discount double check, that reign is over. Yeah. You can kiss that bye. I think this opportunity with the Jets is going to be a good one for Aaron Rodgers just off the fact that he has a lot of youth with this team. Right. On offense and defense. And if we're being honest, with the Jets quarterback situation going on, I feel like they did what they had to do. Where they got is where they were supposed to be with the quarterback situation being like that. Right. Now, with Aaron Rodgers being there, I can see them going to the playoffs.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. But you got to think about Aaron Rodgers can take this team to the playoffs, but you got to still be able to be that leader and make these guys play at a level that can be a championship team. And do I see Aaron Rodgers doing that for the Jets?
No.
It's going to be tough because is he a leader for the Packers?
No. Right. He's not a leader.
So, all I'm saying is this is just a new scenery for Aaron Rodgers. He's supposed to retire 2 years ago. But he's still here. And if you want to get some good money and not get injured, go to the Jets. Yeah. It's a good opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It's going to save you help. You play a couple more years if you're looking for something extra.
You'll get towed up for the Jets. What you mean? They're going to break them apart.
I don't know, man. I think Aaron Rodgers, he can stick it out with the Jets. But I don't know what other teams are looking at him right now.
I think other than that is the Raiders.
The Raiders?
Yeah.
I like the Jets. I like the
Tennessee.
Jets.
Yeah, Tennessee is also on there, but I don't know if they put any.
Tennessee.
I think Tennessee went ahead and said they going with Ryan Tannehill this year.
They just paid him.
Yeah, I think they going with Ryan Tannehill. And the Dolphins just already said that they rolling with Tua. So.
But the one team that I haven't heard try to pursue, which I feel is the perfect team for Aaron Rodgers, is the 49ers. And the 49ers,
they're not gonna trade him to the NFC.
They're not gonna.
Over conference, they probably. I don't see them trading him to the NFC.
Well, I mean, if he want to leave, go to the Jets. That's his best option.
Yeah, that's because it's not the end of. He's not going anywhere.
And also, there's not too many other teams that's really looking for Aaron Rodgers right now. I mean,
who wants a 40-year-old QB? Huh?
That chokes when you need him the most.
Man.
Anyway. Stupidity on both of y'all parts. Why would you want to go to the AFC and it's loaded? This is the best time to be in the NFC right now. What is kind of weak right now, despite the Eagles
Hasn't it been weak?
and the Cowboys. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, he got 2 to 3 years left. Ride it out with Green Bay and let me whine later with Love 3 years from now.
No, he's asking out if y'all keep him. I don't see Jordan Love staying on the roster.
Look, not gonna make it.
Look, Aaron Rodgers is gonna be a Packer and he's gonna retire a Green Bay Packer. Simple as that. He's not gonna go the Brett Favre route and go to Minnesota and almost go to the Super Bowl, have 3 outstanding years with the Vikings, and then fall off short to his Saints. He's not gonna live that life with Aaron Rodgers. And why would out of all things, Aaron Rodgers don't like to be flashy. New York, it comes a lot to being in New York. He don't want to go to New York.
I think that fits him. He liked the TV screen.
He liked the drama.
Aaron Rodgers all about the
every week.
Aaron Rodgers all about the camera. Where's the camera? Put it on me so he either can talk about himself or point the finger.
Yeah,
that's all he do.
He don't want to tell us all his business.
What?
He ain't gonna be. And if he go to New York, it's all about making more money than he gonna be 1 or 2 years that he out of there.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. The report that the Green Bay Packers said that the reason why they feel like they're done with him is because they think that he checked out this past year when they gave him the money. That's what they said. The report is that he checked out this year when they gave him the money. That's the report. Now, when it comes down to it, though, I don't really care on if he stay or if he go. But in the day, though, why does Green Bay even want Aaron Rodgers moving forward? It's been 4 or 5+ years where y'all been in the window and knocking at the door, and at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers always come up short. So I don't really kind of understand why the Green Bay Packers would want him. I think I've been on a record. They should have let him walk about 2-3 years ago. But see, now they're in a tough spot, because if I'm the Jets, I'm not giving you no first rounder. You gonna get a third rounder, you gonna call it a day, because I know now you trying to get rid of him. Because it's been multiple reports come out to me they are exhausted with Aaron Rodgers. They're tired of waiting on him. They're tired of him being the drama queen and all that. So if I know you're trying to get rid of something, I'm not going to pay you top dollar.
Camera time.
I'm not going to pay you top dollar. I'm going to give you just enough. So, no, I mean, and at the end of the day, you send Aaron Rodgers to the Jets, they're not a contender. Let's just be real. They maybe make the playoffs.
I see them beating the Patriots and the Dolphins to get out of there.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. I think
it's gonna be a tough fight.
With the Dolphins, it just all depends on Tua health. If Tua can, but see, that's.
Let me tell you something about Tua now.
No, and I'm not trying to be funny. They're playing a dangerous game with Tua. They're playing a dangerous game.
I was about to say the same thing.
They're playing a dangerous game.
The Dolphins need to be looking for a new quarterback, because 1 or 2 more hits where he hit the ground like that.
Let him play.
When he hit the ground like that,
it's over.
Rap.
Lawsuit.
He's gonna be his last. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
Don't even put that.
I'm not even gonna
don't put that out there.
I'm not even about to do that. But you get where I'm going at, right?
I know where you're going.
That is something that you cannot play about.
But do I see them beating Josh Allen and the Bills? No.
Oh, let's say Bills and
he got to see the Bills twice. He got to see the Dolphins twice, and he got to see Bill Belichick in that defense twice. So he might split that.
Honestly, that's gonna be a tough battle for him.
But I don't think
he's ready for it, because he's always had it easy. Remember that?
Yeah.
He's always had it easy. He gonna have to earn it in the AFC. The NFC, they give it to you out there, boy. They give it to anybody out there in the NFC. AFC, you gotta earn it.
That what your sorry boy doing, KP?
AFC North, we earn ours.
Do y'all see the Jets this year?
I hope we do. If they ride on there, you know what we can do. Stop playing. You're going to earn everyone.
But you already know what we can do with Green Bay and Steelers. You already know what we doing there. Hey, look, you want to go to the game? We can go to the game too. I'll take them.
Jordan Love back there, I'm willing to double, maybe even triple that.
See, he ain't talking about trying to go to the game. He talking about trying to stay in Mississippi.
Oh, I'm talking about.
He talking about trying to stay in Mississippi, man.
But even in he ain't a venture out like that now. He want to stay home. Ask about Monogram. He want to stay home. Even oh my God.
I'm just talking about money.
Hey, even with the Raiders though. Even with the Raiders though.
Hey, quiet. You know ain't no quiet.
Where you got to see Pat Mahomes twice. You got to see Herbert twice. And you got to see. We'll see what Russ is with Sean Payton. But I trust Sean to kind of. He get it a little together. But no. I think Sean is gonna outlast Russ though. Russ having one bad year. He's out of there.
Yeah, this is last year.
This is it.
Last year, Colorado.
But
that's right.
Yeah, that's what he got to see even with the Raiders though. So
right.
I mean, I don't know. And even when if he stay with the Packers, the Lions are ascending. The Vikings are. If he
stays with Green Bay this season, third. Third in
yeah, I'm freaking right.
Third in the division.
You'll never see
Vikings first. Guess what I got second though? Lions.
I
like the Lions.
You would never see Green Bay. You would never see Green Bay go finish number third again.
If Jordan Love at QB, yeah, third. You know that, right?
But they say Jordan Love might be straight though. They're very confident. Even his boy Aaron Jones was on record saying that
Aaron Jones say anything
is ready to play.
Aaron Jones say anything.
Well, Aaron Jones say anything because he feel like he can't get fired. He can't get let go after all the stuff he did.
I think Aaron Jones.
That clock came 2 years ago, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Phil think he's been dying for him.
When he did that against the 49ers in that snow game in the frozen tundra, Lacey hyped that up for me that day. He said, we in the frozen with it.
Yeah, they done that 3+ years. We've seen all of it.
And then you in your home turf and you fumble like that, man.
All I'm saying though is why would you want to keep somebody that's gonna be around you where they always telling you they might lead you. They might lead you. Yeah. They might find somebody better than you.
You don't need that in your company.
Somebody stay flashing that into your face. That's toxic. You gotta get him out of there. I'm being honest. But after the break, man, we gonna hit into it.
Swag time.
Swag tournament coming up. See y'all after the break.
Hi, I'm Q Talicia Garrett. I am here to introduce our New South Development and Training Outreach Hour every Tuesday at 2 p.m., giving you information on how to become a part of the programs through USDA and Farm Service Agency. We can be reached at 678-779-9468. Also be found online at newsouthoutreach.com.
Welcome back, everybody. It's HBCU Swag, guys. Let's get it. The Alcorn boys have finished off their run. They are now back-to-back regular season champs. Now the Swag tournament is upon us. I want to ask you guys, do you see Alcorn winning it out this year?
This got to be the year. This has to be the year. I don't even think.
Yes, sir.
My 4 years, they didn't win. They always come up short.
We won, I think, my freshman year, I think. I think our freshman year, we
lost to Southern. We lost. We went to the Swag championship, we lost. Because the girls and boys went, we lost. We lost. This has to be the year. This has to be the year that we get over the hump. I really think we should have lost one of them games between Pine Bluff and Valley. I'm just being real. And finish number 2. And just coach. We was gonna coach here anyway. You know, we was gonna be coach champs anyway.
Right.
Because Granite got it sweet. I'm sorry. Granite gotta play. They gotta play Bethune the first round. And then the winner out of the Bethune game is gonna be one of them Alabama schools. And FAMU, they have it sweet. Mm-hmm. While we going through trials and tribulations, man. First round, I ain't never seen Alcorn beat Texas Southern 3 times in a row now. That's the first game. And it's been dog fights, one in overtime, and we won by 2 points in the regular season. That's a tough first battle. And then we split with Southern. I'm sorry. Because we know Southern gonna come out on top of their first round. But we got a tough end. And then
Southern C?
I think Southern C, Alabama State. So we got to then perhaps play Granite in the championship. That's 3 tough games.
Hey, sometimes you got to get out of the mud.
We have to get out the mud for real.
We built like that though. I feel that all.
Who Jackson Stacy bird?
Doesn't matter. First round exit.
Nah, I think Jackson Stacy
first round exit.
I don't know. I forgot who Just AC. But
I feel first round exit.
They number 3. They number 3 though.
They got to see. And they might have to see Prairie View though.
Yeah, I think so. They see Prairie View. They see Prairie View.
Didn't we just see him watch beat Prairie View?
I thought Prairie View won that.
Nah,
Just they play Prairie View.
No, I got Prairie View winning that. I got Prairie View winning.
I mean, they got a guy though. They got a
No. But if you really think about it, that game before, Prairie View just went in I'm talking about a dog fight to beat us.
Yeah.
They win a dog fight to beat us, so I can see why they might have been
Prairie View unpredictable though. They unpredictable.
They can win it and lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think
that's a toss up.
It's not in Jackson, so they ain't. You know, where the Jackson crowd coming out.
But hey, best believe Mo Williams lose his first round. He lost his first round everywhere he went to. He haven't surpassed the first round of the tournament.
Well, hey.
So you think he out of if they lose first round?
They gonna give him one more chance.
I mean, it's a new president.
Hey, Allen Robinson is his boy now. AD Rob is boy now. They play together at Merle and stuff. Yeah. He ain't ready to just give him the keys and take the keys away now. But hey, all right.
So who you got?
I'm gonna be honest. I think the way this tournament set up, it was supposed to be like that. You the number 1 team. You just got that because you won out.
Right.
So obviously you said, forget all the other stuff. Forget all the seeding. We're gonna show we number 1 in the regular season, and now bring your best guy so we can show you again and win it. Because last year they got all the way there and they lost to Texas Southern.
In that battle between Texas Southern, one guy had 41 and our guy had 33.
Okay.
We gotta come on. We gotta come turn up on.
Hey, sometimes it's gonna be like that, and you gotta live with it. You gotta live with it.
We gotta come turn up on Texas Southern.
I'm gonna say.
You gotta come turn up on Texas Southern.
It's a tough one for me. It's a tough one. I'll put Alcorn as a favorite, but I'm gonna be honest though. My dark horse might be Jackson State. My dark horse might be Jackson State,
Why you
man.
saying that, bro?
I don't know.
I like what I saw from them the last time I watched them, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I like what I saw from them. They're a gritty type team. That's what they are, though. They gritty, though. Now, I'm gonna be honest. There's some coaching errors, I think, in
I'm
that
not gonna say
late
gritty.
game. But
When I saw Alcorn roll over Jackson State and they bent over in that L, they ain't ready.
and that's what I'm saying. You know, so I think
Against a real team,
I
Jackson
think
State not
I really
making it.
kind of think it's almost up in the air. I think this year might be up in the air because there's a lot of good teams.
Grambling, who?
If Alcorn don't win it, I got Southern or Grambling.
Yeah. I got one of my Louisiana schools. I got one of my
I'm gonna say it's up in the air. But if I will say this though, if Alcorn wins, they will be battle tested, and hopefully they don't get run off.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
First
I
round
hope Alcorn get first round exit because Texas Southern, they the defending champs now. This is Alcorn really owe Texas Southern because they lost to them every year in the state championship.
You use that.
Look, Texas Southern, they're never worried about. They're an 8 seed.
Yeah, but
they're never worried about regular season. All they need to do, get in.
Yeah.
And when it's a team like that all they worried about is get in the tournament. Scared team because they're an 8 seed. They're playing with nothing to
But
lose.
confidence, nothing but confidence.
Nothing to lose.
That's how North Carolina gonna be when they get in.
Nah, I don't think so.
That's how
Not
North
this
Carolina
year.
gonna be
Not
when
this
they
year.
get in.
Not this
They just
year.
trying to get into the dance.
Not this year. Duke like that this year though.
No.
You saw what just happened.
I don't care what happened. Y'all do all that. We every time. What
We
y'all
2-0 against North Carolina. This
First
year.
round, a second round exit. That's
Real
what Duke do every
blue
year.
blood.
That's what Duke do.
Real blue
And,
blood.
Mike Giuseppe, last year, what did y'all do? Went to bed. So
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
not really worried
You
about
better pray
that.
we don't see y'all in that tournament because we're gonna show you again.
Who?
North
You talking
Carolina.
about ACC? You talking about ACC tournament?
We're not talking about.
You talking about ACC tournament?
Okay.
You talking about?
Okay.
You talking about ACC tournament?
Yeah, we talking about March Madness. I ain't talking about UConn.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I ain't talking about
Alright.
I'm talking about
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
blue blood.
Got a lot to talk about. It's gonna be a lot going on over this next course of week. We'll see you guys later. We are out of here.
Happy spring break.
I don't have a spring bread to work.
It's like 5, or just catch us on the podcast. You'll find it a real surprise. Cause it's real spill, real deal. Knock out Holyfield. There's no kill bill. Get real, we really on the field. Blood, sweat, and tears steady spill as we make the real. And no blocking shots. We always hot like Harden with the steel.
Hey, Phil, the marshmallow still gonna swell up, right?
We still talking about these marshmallows?
We still talking about it.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to hear that no more.
We gonna hear about it.
We're not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey guys, settle down. Let's save it for the show.
It's just
About to get real.